Today in Roadcraft, we're expanding operations across the DLC map Contamination, and we really need to unlock a new base, and that's what we do today. But it doesn't go exactly as planned. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to Roadcraft. Today we are back here on the map Contamination. It's one of the DLC maps from Rebuild expansion. Been playing a little bit here. Last video we just started here. I did like the first things. Well, I've been playing a little bit, and the goal today is to unlock the next base, which I think, well, I know is right here. There's a base here. So let's see. I've done a few things here. Yeah, I've kind of explored a few places. Let's see. Started here. Had to come down here for some objective. And I came over here to find this Hermit. I haven't done anything there yet. He lives right there. And while I was here, I was like, oh, hey, there's a base here, but it's locked. Well, I was looking at it, and it's got a little, I didn't look to see if there's an objective linked to it. I just saw, oh, hey, it has a red power plug by it. So let's look at infrastructure, and we see that looks like it needs power, and we can bring it power from here. So I'm like, so this is what we're doing. I just brought our cable layer down here. We're going to see if this unlocks it. Yeah, I could totally look to see if there's an objective, but I think this will do it. And if not, then we'll figure it out. It needs power anyway, so we're going to get this some power, and there's an objective to do with that old Hermit. I need to retrieve his stash from like the swamp or something, which sounds interesting. And we got the vehicle we need for that here. I think I'm going to use the Vostok for that. So I brought it down here. We also might want it for, well, supplying power here. These are the two vehicles I think we might need. Let's have a look at this map here. So we're bringing power from right here. I say we just run it through the woods. Yeah, I say we just run it through the woods. Let's put a mark here so we know kind of where it's at. Oh, green star, it tells us where the power is coming from. And we'll put another one here. All right. So here's what I figure. Yeah, this should be a pretty brain dead operation. We'll just clear a path through the forest with this. Run some cable, and then we're going to see about retrieving that stash from the swamp. Of course, the thing with this game is you never know what's going to hang you up and what's going to cause some trouble. So something always happens. Something interesting always happens. Already had some interesting times on this map, just getting to various places. There's some roads I see that I want to build. I have bridged some gaps, built a couple of bridges. But what I really want right now is I really want to get this base up and running. So yeah, because we've explored enough of the map, boy, it would be great to have a second base. So I'm going to, where's our star? Over there. Okay, I'm going to start knocking down these trees. We're going to get us a path through the forest. Actually, you know what? Looks like we kind of got us a path right here. Ever so slightly. Let's see. If we follow this. Yeah, we're going to have to knock down some more trees. All right, and I think this right here makes us clear to get to the point. And I haven't been there yet. I don't know. For all I know, I'm going to run into a concrete wall. I have no idea what's up here. I haven't been here yet. Let's see. What do we got up here? We've got us... Looks clear-ish. Let's see. Oh. Where did I put the... Oh, the mark's up there. All right, let's see. What's down here? I've not explored. Man, it's a gorgeous view across there, though. Pretty scenery here. I haven't explored any of this. I don't know. Yeah, that's the fun thing is I just started this map. I'm just now, unlocking, or I should say uncovering, different parts of the map here, and seeing this place is really fun. Well, you only get to experience this once, right? Learning where everything is. It's definitely a fun experience in every map. Learning where the stuff is. And the fun part's yet to come. The fun part is when you get everything linked with infrastructure. Looks like we can run that cable... Oh, hung up on something. If we can run that cable through here... up here probably. Yeah, I think so. Let's knock down some of these pesky weeds here. Fence is in the way. There we go. All right, we should have a clear path to run that cable. Let's find out here. All right. So, That's a lot farther than it looks. It didn't look very far, but it felt like a ways there. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot to start laying the cable. Yeah, oh, which means, oh yeah, I probably should have made the path a little bit wider for this thing. Let's see. Why won't it, let me clear this area out. Yeah, I should have made this area wider. Well, if it doesn't fit through here, then we'll just knock over some more trees. Yeah, I completely forgot that I need the path a little wide to bring this through here. Maybe we can just use this thing to bulldoze the trees. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, actually, this thing, it's not the fastest way to do this, but I'm too lazy to get the other vehicle, so... Actually, hang on, this one ain't wanting to budge. There we go. No problem. Okay, well, so far, this one seems pretty straightforward. No, I mean, that's assuming this unlocks the base. I don't know. Right. Now, we need to keep this up here, kind of on top of this hill. I'm going to slide off. I get the feeling I'm going to slide off. Nope. Nope. Either way, we're good. We'll just get around this. Okay, the problem here is I can't go up that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this. We're going to swing this around this way. I'm going to pull this up. Now see if we can get up there, and we'll... All right, with minimal impact on the environment, somewhat. We're wired up. Let's make sure. Does it go all the way? Yeah. Okay, and it was... I figured it was an infrastructure request of some type. Does that mean the base is open, though? I don't know. No, wait. Well, see, it has a red plug by it. I was like, well, maybe it needs power. Let's see here. It's got the power. Maybe we should go ahead and... Oh, what is this? Hang on a second. Open. Yeah, so there's a route here running from this tunnel to, yeah, this place here. And, well, this is the best bridge I can build, unfortunately. Is this this rickety wooden bridge is the best bridge I can build. There is another way to send that route, which would be to repair this here. Anyway, we'll see if it goes across that bridge. All right, so this did not open up the thing. Let's see here. Might be a rewards. Look at the rewards, and we're looking for you know, one that unlocks a base. Now that said, they don't always tell you. I've seen bases unlock and it doesn't tell you that it's the reward. This is not unlocked. Let's see. Let's hop in a vehicle. Let's get over there. Well, this was a shot in the dark. I wasn't really sure. Let's get over there. Either way, I figured this vehicle, we brought the Vostok here. We brought this down here for two reasons. One was to clear the way for the cable, and the other is we get an objective to do for a Hermit that lives there. And I don't know, I haven't really looked at it. Retrieve some object for him. And I was like, hey, this little truck right here is great. This is my favorite fetch vehicle, you know? If I need to go somewhere and fetch something, it's my favorite little truck to take. Just get over here to the base and see if there's anything else that stands out that maybe unlocks this. It could be an objective later down the road. It could be the objective that we're going to go do next. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, we can get rid of these markers. Well, we got power. Well, let's have a look at the objective that he needs. Return the stash to the Hermit. Where's that at? Okay, south of here. All right. Well, let's head down there. I don't know what we're gonna find. It's a ways out there. Figure this is a good vehicle to take. Looks like we're gonna head down the road this way. I want to uncover more of the map, see where the other bases are. I'd like to start building roads, you know, like we always like to build like well, here in all the videos here on the channel. In Roadcraft, you know, we've been building paved roads that connect everything. And I haven't uncovered enough of this map yet to really get an idea what we're connecting where. We want to uncover some more of the map. All right. Wow, they want us to build a, wow, a big 2-lane road. Friggin' highway. They want a highway through here. Let's see. Okay, interesting. Can we see where this might go? Wow. It's long. Does it go where we're going? I don't know. I don't know. Where we're going is way out there. Let's see. Let's get on the other side of this railroad track, and I guess we'll just kind of head out there, see. Or maybe follow that one track that might kind of go out there a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, I picked the wrong vehicle to follow railroad tracks. Yeah. Well, we'll try to, yeah, if you're going to drive a tank, if you're going to drive a tracked vehicle anywhere near railroad tracks, always cross them at like at least a 60-degree angle, right? Just don't drive parallel to them and try to cross them. Let's see. Oh, I've already been up here. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I know what's up here. Yeah, I did. I came down here. There is no passage through here. You know what? Let's swap to the links. Let's see here. Well, we're going to retrieve an object. The Vostok would be the best at that, but this might be the best to find it. And we got both trucks right here, so let's see if we can find this object we need to retrieve. I like this map. This map is really cool. I like how green it is. It's nice. Even though it rains a lot like every other map, at least it's really green. There's a lot of yellow maps in this game. It's nice to be in some green forest again. Well, this seems pretty straightforward here, this road. Yeah, they didn't make it easy to get to wherever it is we're going. Let's see. Well, we're going to keep following this, I guess. Let's just see where this goes. Okay. We can kind of almost see where we're going. Maybe we can see from over here. It looks like we got to cross a lake. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, but look at that. They were kind enough to leave us one of these bridges. Well, I'll bite. Yeah, let's very carefully. Yeah. Yeah, so that wasn't very careful. Well, you see, the thing is, well, I was being careful. But then, I don't suppose I can grab onto anything. Nope, that actually worked against me there. Well, you see, I was going across the bridge in low gear. Oh, did I die? Yeah, truck died. I sped up so that my idea was to drop more evenly off of that, but, well, that didn't work so well. Now, if I get across that, is that going to go to where we're going, though, is the question. Oh, look at that, a sand quarry. Literally the first sand quarry that I've found. This map is not very quarry-friendly. Yeah, that might go to where we're going. Well, let's get the, let's get this guy here. I guess it's a good thing we already had this out here, right? I mean, if you're going to wreck a truck in the swamp, at least we got a crane, you know, that's nearby. Now, we'll have to get this across the bridge, but the problem with this is this vehicle's hard to get across these bridges. In fact, there's another bridge like this that I've crossed here already on this map, and I couldn't do it with the Vostok here because the tracks are too wide. Yeah, I just thought of that. Well, the tracks are wide enough for this part. That one had a narrow part in the middle. This one doesn't, so maybe we'll be good. We're going to put this in low gear, and we're just going to carefully creep across this bridge. These darn wooden bridges. Yeah, well, I did the same thing. Oh, man, really? Yeah, you know, they do that crap on purpose. Yeah, I can't deploy the crane. They do that crap on purpose. They know you're going to do this. All right, so what's the other option here? I could have gone off it slow, but I decided, no, I'm going to go off it fast. Should have been fine. Thing is, here's the thing. I want to open that base up because I've got to get a vehicle all the way down here now. We are like 10 miles from the nearest point we can deploy stuff from, which is, keeps turning the map on me. all the way over here. But I don't know how to open this base. Let's look at the objectives. This gives us a base right here. But not the one we're at. No. But that does give us a base. Maybe we change directions here. Because I'll tell you what we're going to do. Here's how we fix this. There's a way to fix this ridiculously embarrassing thing here with these trucks. Look. The way to fix this is to bring the tracked crane down here. The tracked crane can sit up on this bridge and lift these things out of the water. Right? That's the way I see it here. The way I see it, that's the solution. The tracked crane, which doesn't need any anchors, can sit up there on the bridge, pull both these vehicles out, and sit them on the other side. Right? That's how we fix this debacle. So I'm going to have to revisit this later because that thing goes approximately 6 miles an hour, and we're going to have to bring it from approximately 20 miles away. So in the meantime, we can restore a different base, though. So I never give up. I brought the crane out here. Look, it's going to have to happen. It's the way to fix this mess. I don't like to give up on things. It only took me, let's see, how long? 12 minutes. It took me 12 minutes to get out here with this. Yeah, that was a fair piece. Some interesting stuff happened. I almost got the thing stuck on the way out here. But 12 minutes later, we're out here. Now, let's not embarrass ourselves with this, shall we? Let's carefully wheel this out there. Because I ain't driving another 12 minutes to get back out here again. Now, I thought, on the way out here, I had plenty of time to think. I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we got this thing parked in the middle of the bridge and then rotated it sideways? Wouldn't it look cool lifting this stuff out of the water if it was rotated sideways? Yeah, it would look cool, but I ain't doing that. No, we made it out here. Now, we're going to lift the truck up first because the truck is lighter. We're going to try to keep our center of gravity over the bridge here. Oh, and it picks it up upside down. Of course it does. Hold up. Down you go. Down you go. Nope. And look at that. Slam dunk. Oh, I can't select it. It wouldn't let me select it. You see it? Oh my gosh, guys, did you see that? Oh wow. I was like, dude, I was holding my mouth so sideways, I thought that I was going to bite my headset off. It was like, oh, I know. I couldn't really convey what I was thinking there, but what I was like, it was obvious the crane was going to go off. It became very clear the crane was going to go off. So the goal became, can I get it so that when the crane goes off, it drops the truck upright? Well, here we go. But then, I don't know how that came across. I couldn't swap to the truck. It wouldn't let me swap. It kept, if you saw the selector at the bottom of the screen, yeah, it kept not wanting to select the truck, and I was trying to select the truck before it sank in the water. Well, we got it. Now, is this actually the right way that we need to go? I don't know. But, as far as that goes, we're not crossing that again. That ain't happening. What we're going to do is, we got the truck. With the truck, we can get the Vostok out, I think. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. We don't risk anything by trying, right? Let's see. Well, because if something goes wrong, wouldn't it be nice to have a second vehicle on this side, right? I mean, it's worth a shot. I turned towing on. But, well, you see, here's the thing. Okay, I did turn towing on, but the Vostok, you see, it's not able to run because it's tipped over, so it can't power its tracks. Which means we're just pulling against, okay. Can't pull the crane out, can we? Let's see. Well, you never know till you try. Probably not. Now, this truck can't pull that crane, no, but, but if it could activate its tracks, no. All right, well, hey, it was worth a shot. We're over here, lone wolf style with the truck. what we're going to do is we'll just build a bridge there. We'll just build a bridge there. Look, I wanted to get across the rickety thing, and we kind of did. It was quite an adventure. We'll just build a bridge there, right? Okay, so we got to get over there. Let's see what we're looking at here. We're on kind of an island of sorts. Let's keep going up here and see what's up here. Boy, you know, we really can't lose this truck. Yeah, let's be very careful here, because that was a huge victory, getting that truck out of the water. I mean, that was epic. Wouldn't it suck if it all went down the drain and I did something stupid like roll it over here? Yeah, that'd be a huge waste. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Well, this bridge is straightforward at least. But I'm not in the mood to take chances. Put it in low gear and just creep it. Just creep it. Okay, we got to get over there. Let's see, what do we got up here? There's all kinds of interesting stuff to explore in this map. This is always the coolest part about this game is the first time you come to any map, you know, this learning process of learning where stuff is. I think there's a way to get over there. This may never have been the way to get over there. So this is just like a chain of islands that leads to nothingness here. Yeah. Pretty much. Too bad we can't get in that boat and just boat over there. Measurement station. Man, so what was ever the way to get over there? Well, it's hard to say. You know, the way to get over there might have been over from this direction. Yeah, this is the fun part of the fact that we just haven't seen enough of this map yet. Just haven't seen enough of this map. I think, well, getting the truck out of the water, that was a huge victory. Yeah, I don't have enough of the map uncovered to see how to get over there. Well, that was definitely a victory getting over here. That was really cool. Unfortunately, it was a waste. Okay, what's this, wait, what's this? Find object. There is an objective that unlocks... Okay, deliver vehicle. As we advance deeper into the region, additional operating bases are essential. Let's expand our coverage by establishing a new base in the south. Utilizing the intact garage area near the river, your job is to bring the necessary resources to this location. We'll handle the rest. Luckily for us, the locals have offered us a truck loaded with all the equipment you need in exchange for your help with the inverter. You can take it right from the load station garage. Okay. It's going down there. Of course, it looks easy. Let's track it. Well, here's the thing. Okay, yeah, we can't get across that. I've been there. Let's see. Think we can go through that? I mean, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Well, I figured we can't do what we were trying to do. I mean, it's just not going to work. We need to uncover more of the map. Oh, they gave me a mule? Oh, geez. All right. We can't do what they, you know, what I was trying to do. So, yeah, the reason we couldn't get to where I was trying to get to was because we just don't have enough of the map uncovered. I think that unlocking a new base is a great way to unlock more of the map because it gives us an outpost, right, that we don't have to drive so far from. So, this could be, this could go any number of ways. Let's see. Let's see where we're going here. We are going... You know, we might be able to stick near that track. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I didn't mean to go this way, but now that I am this way, let's just see here. Worst possible case scenario is we have to come out and recover this truck. After what we just did with the crane, I think kind of really anything seems like a cakewalk, honestly. So, this doesn't look that deep, but find how capable this mule is. Yeah, this water isn't very deep here. We might be able to cross that pipe up here if we need to. Now, I've done a lot of these objectives, right? If you've played the game any amount, then you've done plenty of these kinds of things. There's never an easy way. You know, when they tell you to deliver this vehicle from point A to point B, there is never a path to do it under the vehicle's own power. Not usually. I did pull one off in the map washout. There was a truck to deliver. I did manage it under the vehicle's own power. That's not usually the case. All right, here our option is to, you know what? What if we just, where are we going? Let's actually see if we can get up here onto this railroad track. Let's see. I'd be really surprised if I made it under the truck's own power. But, you know, it'll be so nice if we can get another base unlocked. Okay, what do we got here? We got us a heck of a hill, don't we? Yeah. Truck doesn't have a winch, does it? Of course not. Let's see if we can drive up this slope. Oh, come on. It's only like a 40% grade. Come on. Yeah, I didn't have in that. Okay, so if we can't get up that, we risk flipping the truck trying this. Yeah, I risk rolling over. But, I mean, kind of the worst case scenario is we have to come out here with a crane and just hold the truck the rest of the way that way. Oh, look at that. We made it. Yep. Okay. That is assuming that it's going to be any easier from up here, possibly. A lot of times in these kinds of things, I end up, yeah. Just, well, let's see. There's been a couple of these kinds of things I couldn't make, you know, with the truck. There was one on Incommunicado. I remember I just loaded the truck on the back of a semi-trailer and took it. There's been a few where I got to places I couldn't cross, so I just moved it with a crane. And then there's been one or two where we just got the Vostok and literally just pulled the thing with the crane. I believe that we did one of those on Washout where we just towed it with the crane. Oh, this looks a little sketch here. Yeah, we'll have to... Oh, man. Well, let's see. What do we think? Well, I can't get over there. We risk rolling this over. So what we should do... Wait. Who says this isn't wide enough? My idea was... Okay, if we go off either side, we want to go off in the left. Here, I'm going to take it out of low gear, and we're just going to go for it. Just going to go for it. Worst case scenario, that happens. Now, worst case scenario, that happens, and we'll just have to bring something out here. It's a higher drop than it looked. No problem. All right, how do we get out here? Man, this is why we need a base. Yeah, this is why I'm working so hard to get us another base. We got to have another base. Because I'm going to have to bring... Yep. Jesus Christ, this is why we need a base, like, so bad. I was like, hey, worst case scenario, we have to... Yeah, and it's the worst case scenario again. This place is brutal, man. They don't let you... We need another base so we can get a foothold, you know, out in this place. We need to get another foothold out here. There's been some maps where you got to work crazy hard, crazy long to get a foothold. Now, how do we get out there? Okay, so we need to go... Well, this is how you learn a map, right? All right, we need to go toward... Oh, wait. Cross that. Hold up. Will this Vostok cross that crazy bridge? No, it won't. I've tried it. Right there, this is the place. This is too narrow for the Vostok. It won't cross that. I already tried that. Yeah, we could build a wooden bridge here, but come on, I'm just trying to get from point to point here. All right. Well, let's hop back in this truck. Do I think the Lynx could help us out here? No, not open objective. Get in the car. Damn it, get in the car. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, this is annoying. No, just get in the car. Guy. Yeah, we can do this with the links. Okay. Well, yeah, that bridge there, the Vostok won't cross it. Will not. Already been down there. We are going to have to build a bridge in that one place eventually. Right now, I'm just trying to get this objective done here. Okay, I have driven this truck across this bridge. Let's see, I took the Prosecco across this. I took this truck across this. I even took the Vostok across this until it hit the narrow point, and there its tracks were too wide. This guy, we'll just put it in low and just creep it across. But if I took the big cargo truck over this, carrying cargo, we can take this guy over here. We need to build that bridge to my left that spans this place, but whoa, 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 whoa. It's getting swervy on me here. Oh, man. Crazy. That was a little bit white-knuckly there. Well, I drove for so darn long to get over here that had that gone sideways, that would have really sucked. Let's get up here and we'll see exactly where it is we need to go. I really want to get this base opened. There's no guarantee that's within reach, but we're closer than we were. We got to find where I got that truck stuck at. Where is that at? It's up here a ways. Yeah, it's right there. So here's what we're going to do. Let's set us a little route. Yeah, here, let's just make this easy so I don't have to refer to the map anymore. We'll find a way around that. I've been around that. Yeah, that's no problem. Here, the links should have no problem. This, think we can get through that? I think if we can't, we can go the way that we went here. This is how we took the mule. If the mule did this, the links can do this, right? There we go. That's the way we're going. Now, right here, we're going to cross over, just to be safe. We're going to cross over to where we took the mule because, yeah, you know, the way I see it is if it did this, then the links can do this too. Be very careful because this thing might, well, I don't know, I was going to say this might be more prone to rolling, but actually I don't think so. I think if anything, this is going to be way more stable on its wheels, but we want to get on top of that train track. Now, oh my gosh, like a cat. Well, that's why they call it the links, right? Yeah, that wasn't even, it was like, now we got to get up. Oh, we're already up. Okay. However, yeah, there is one thing that I didn't think about until literally just this moment. In order to get that truck out, we have to get this. Okay, we flipped that truck trying to get somewhere. We have to get this to where we couldn't get that truck so we can pull it out. I didn't think of it like that. Yeah. Here, let's try this. Let's try right here. Very slowly, very carefully, because I don't know what's down here. We got to get this where we couldn't get the mule so we can pull it out. There we go. Okay. Piece of cake, piece of cake. And, man, today has been no road crafting. Yeah, no crafted roads today. Just craziness of other varieties. Can we can definitely pull this over. Well, it's not wanting to pull it over. I figured it would be no problem. But it is a little bit of a problem. So we're going to try the old push. That was close. I almost flipped this thing over. Well, we might get it like this. Let's see if we can carefully... There we go. There we go. All we had to, yeah, we just had it. That's got to be good. Yeah, we just need to be able to engage towing mode with it. You know, I was kind of worried there that I'd done all this in vain. We got on towing mode. Yeah, we do. All right, let's get a little closer here. A little bit closer. Cinch it up. All right. Come on, buddy. Where are we going with this guy? We're going... I don't know. I don't know. That away. Towards the thingy. Yeah, who knows what troubles lie ahead of us here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drive this under its own power as far as I can. If we need the links again, well, we've got it out here. Man, they left us a whole obstacle course of just bad. They made sure there's no way across this. Now, we would need the mulcher to get across over there. We need a miracle to get across over here. Well, guys, you know what? I think if we keep pushing on this tree, I think we got our miracle. That field of stumps was a minefield, but we made it through that. What's up here? We can snake around this fallen tree trunk up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost tipped me over. Let's go on the other side of that tree trunk. Just about tipped over there. Wow, that was like an impassable minefield. But you know what? Oof. Okay, I don't want to count my chickens just yet, but I think we actually made it with this thing. They do not want you to do that. They do not want you to make it under your own power. And you know what? I could have. Had I not rolled over in that one spot, we could have made it under our own power. Yeah, they did not want us to make it through those trees. You're supposed to bring out a mulcher there, probably. But I was like, no, I made it this far. We are... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What we got here? What do you think they want us to do? I don't know. That looks kind of sketchy. And the way I see it, playing it safe is driving across this. Watch, this just like falls out from under me. Okay. Well, those logs laying there, you know, laterally... I saw that going wrong. I saw that going bad. I ain't taking any chances. We made it. Now, so this unlocks a base, yeah? So then that's a huge victory. You know, I said at the beginning of this video, you never know what's going to happen in one of these videos. When I start doing one of these videos, I have an idea what we're doing, but it usually often ends up being something completely different. We got us a base. How about this, guys? We got us a base unlocked, and it was not the one I thought we were going to, right? Remember, today's goal was unlock a base, and we did, and it was a completely different one. But there you go. We got base unlocked down here. We got a foothold on the map. Guys, thanks so much for coming with me today. I'm glad we got something done. Hey, this video wasn't going to end until we got something done. And the thing we got done, it just so happens, is we unlocked a base. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Did you guys do this any different? Is there some easy place that I missed? Is there something? Just let me know. I'll read the comments. I always read the comments. I'll let you guys know. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys next time real soon. I'm going to get actually, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go have some dinner because this has been really stressful, really long. I'm hungry. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.